My name is Kathy, and today I will continue the music arranging portion of the music theory material. But before I do, I wanted to tell you that I have a great many videos now on many different topics, and so I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easy to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Before you begin this section, it's important that you go through all of the basic of music theory playlist material. For this portion of the music theory material, we will be using Sylvia Woods' Music Theory and Arranging Techniques for Folk Harps book. This is a wonderful book that you will thoroughly enjoy. Using the same configuration we used on the major chords, skipping one string between each finger, play an A chord on your harp, the A, C, and E. Hear it? Can you hear that it sounds different from the other chords we've been playing? Play it again. It is a minor chord, A minor. If you try to sing Michael Row the Boat Ashore using these three notes, you'll find that it doesn't work. Please excuse my singing. Michael rowed. That doesn't sound right, does it? Can you hear that the second note sounds wrong? That is because the chord is minor and not major. Play A minor chord up and down your harp, getting used to the sound of the chord and saying the names of the notes as you go. A, C, E, A, C, E, A, C, E. Okay, now let's try two other minor chords, a D minor, which is a D, F, A. Hear it? Okay, and an E minor chord, which is E, G, B. Hear it? Good. Now practice these until you feel comfortable with them, saying the names of the chords and the notes. Listen to the similarities between the three minor chords. A, E, D, A minor, E minor, D minor, A minor, E minor, D minor. Excellent. The shorthand way of indicating a minor chord is to use a small m after the capitalized chord name as shown in your book on page 12. In some books, they use a capital letter for the name of the chord, then when it is major, and a small letter for the minor chord, as shown in your book on page 12. In this book, we will use the more common capitalized letter followed by the lowercase m, as shown in your book on page 12. Practice moving between these three chords, the A minor, D minor, and E. Play them in various orders until you feel comfortable with them. The Negro spiritual Wayfarer Stranger at the bottom of 12 in your book uses all three minor chords, A minor, D minor, and E minor. This is Wayfaring Stranger. Excellent. Now you try it. At the top of page 13 of your book, we have another example of a piece that uses all three minor chords, called The Trees They Grow High. And this is The Trees They Grow High. Excellent. Now you try it. Many pieces use a combination of minor chords and major chords. In these next two pieces, you'll play mostly minor chords with some major chords thrown in for variety. Bold Fenian Men, at the bottom of page 13 of your book, is based on an old Irish air. Our Ship Did Sail at the bottom of page 14 of your book is from the Isle of Man, and My Love's in Germany at the bottom of page 14 is Scottish. And this is the Bold Fenian Men. Excellent. Now you try it. And this is Our Ship Did Sail. Excellent. Now you try it. And this is My Love's in Germany. Excellent. Now you try it. The Negro Spiritual, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot at the top of page 15 of your book uses mostly major chords with a few minor chords for spice. And this is Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Excellent. Now you try it. Look at the chords in the fifth and sixth measure of Haim, Haim, Haim at the bottom of page 15 of your book. Notice the nice downward progression of chords: A minor, G, F, E minor, D minor. This is also repeated in the ninth and 10th measure. So be sure you start these progressions with a high enough A minor chord to give you room to go down all the way to the D minor. This is Haim, Haim, Haim. Excellent. Now you try it. Sometimes the lower register of the harp chords sound better if you leave out the middle note. For example, if you play this low A minor chord here, hear it? It can sound a bit muddy, especially if your harp rings a lot in the lower octaves. Now try playing it, leaving out the middle note. Sounds a lot cleaner, doesn't it? It seems to clean up the sound quite a bit. Now try this in the Famine Song from Ireland on page 16 of your book. Sometimes you can play a higher A minor around middle C and use all three notes, but sometimes play it an octave lower and leave out the C. And this is the famine song. Excellent. Now you try it. Brave Wolf at the bottom of page 16 of your book is a strong song from Canada. Notice that the first beat of lines 2, 3, and 4 and the very last measure of the chord is played on the first beat, even though the melody note is tied. And these notes are great candidates for playing on the lower part of the harp, leaving out the middle note as we just did on the famine song. And this is Brave Wolf. Excellent. Now you try it. Long sustained notes like you hear on a bagpipe are called drones. The A minor chords in the first line of the French song, The Mowers, at the top of page 17 of your book, creates the same effect. Notice that I didn't write a chord on the second and fourth measures. That is because you can just let the A minor chord ring. If you want to put in A minor chords on the first beats of these measures too, that's fine. It's up to you. The same goes for the E minor chord at the end of the second line. And this is The Mowers. Excellent. Now you try it. Another piece that sounds good with a drone-like accompaniment is the Scottish song, Who'll Be King But Charlie, at the bottom of page 17 of your book. The drone effect goes in at the beginning, and where there are a lot of A minor chords in a row, try using either a regular A minor chord around middle C or an octave lower than that, leaving out the C as we did on the famine song. And this is Who'll Be King But Charlie. Excellent. Now you try it. I have a great many videos now on many different topics, so I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Well, that's it for now. To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.